Hi everyone, this is Caroline and I am going to work in my journal today. I have some cutouts, pictures that I found from Pinterest for my inspiration of things that I want to do eventually for the rest of a little bit into this year and then the rest of next year, 2026. Don't know if I'm going to get to everything, but these are my inspiration ideas for the following year, and I'm going to cut them out and put them in this journal. This journal, I have mandalas that I drew in it, and I just haven't really been doing much with them, so I am going to just start putting my inspiration of art that I want to do. And I also have these cute little drawings that I did, or watercolors that I did a few years back, and I would like to get back into this more whimsical type of drawing. So I'm going to include this also. I'm going to paste these into the journal and maybe work on them as well, and let's see if this journal could be an inspiration for me. I'm going to start with the holiday season. I want to get into using felt and some sewing with it, and I have a strong belief in Jesus, and so I would like to focus some of my sewing with spiritual, religious imagery, and maybe I might not be able to do it for this holiday season, but I would like to maybe work on it throughout the year so I could pass them out as gifts to maybe some people from church, and just show my little appreciation to them, and give them a little special holiday gift. So I'm going to cut these out and paste them in my journal. I have everything laid out in this journal for the holiday season inspiration, and I have some notes next to them, like the color choices. Like this one, I do like it a lot. I prefer the light blue veil compared to this one. I'd rather have the gold star in this one, like how this one is. I love the color scheme on this one over this. On this one, I prefer a lighter blue background, and I like the gold thread that they used. And I love this one. There's nothing I would change about it. And these two are possible things I would want to do, but not necessarily my first choice. I think the two that I'm going to work on, whenever I do get a chance to do it, would be working on this one and this one. I think those are definitely very lovely, and it reminds us of what the Christmas season is about. I'm going to continue with the sewing theme for this one, and I'm going to cut out this corner picture of the hearts, the birds, the pumpkins, and then I'm going to cut the hearts on this one, the crochet, the quilt, and the coasters on that one. and just continue on with my sewing inspiration. Here are the next set of inspiration, and I'm going to group them together a little bit with similarities. So the hearts I'm going to put together, and the birds I think I'll put on this one page. And the pumpkins I'm going to put next to each other. And then the flower crochet and the quilt will be here. And then I think the flower fabric piece I'm going to just go ahead and put on this other page. And I think that might be good. Kind of want to switch these two around because these take fabric. These are felt, and then I could do yarn, and the pumpkins could stay together. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to write little notes of what comes to my mind for my inspiration right now when I look at these images. And so when I'm ready to tackle them, if I decide to, I have some notes already written there. So this page has all the information what I would prefer having. If I would do these with the hearts, I would prefer having vintage fabric or white and cream and with a hint of color. And I mean by the white and cream for the hearts, and maybe the hint of color would be the bows and the buttons that's in those. With this, I like how it is. I wouldn't change it. Same with the birds. However, if it was springtime, I would want pastel colors. So it depends on why I'm making it and what the purpose is. But I think these would be really cute year-round. So maybe I could find some interesting colors for year-round. And then the crochet, the granny square, I like the colors, and maybe find some additional colors that go with this. So I could alternate them and make it into a blanket or a pillow. I have not done a granny square, so this is on my list to eventually learn. Now for the second page, the pumpkins. The fabric pumpkins, I'm going to use the fabric I already have. I don't want to buy any new ones. I have a lot of fall pumpkin Halloween type of fabric, and I want to use that fabric. And same with this, I want to try to use the fabric I have, but I'm willing to buy extra so it could feel calming and more adult. Some of the fabric I have might not fit for what I'm looking for with this, so I might have to buy different fabric. The fabric flower, I do have some fabric as well, so I'm going to use the fabric I have and go from there with it. And then this quilt, I'm already making a quilt, and I actually would like to make my quilt more like this. So I haven't cut the rest of my fabric. I only cut 3 colors, and I have 2 more colors to cut. And I thinking that I want to have a small square in between and just have rows. So I'm thinking my quilt is going to be this design, but I would like to make this again, but in white and cream. I just really want something that's very calming that I could put on that just gives that nostalgic, quiet feel for the room. So white and cream fabric, and I will have to just definitely walk in a fabric store and try to see if I can find the fabric for that.